There we go. Now we're on it. Good. Now let's get the rebar frames. Greetings guys and girls, fellow gamers. My name is Games4Kicks and welcome back to some Modded Days to Die, where we're playing 7 Days to Die modded using Valmod. I'm working today, continue working today on our underground farm, which we got to work. Now there seems to have been some confusion. I already know how underground farms work. I just was going to test what different type of blocks let the light through. Now, in this case, I ended up with wood frames all the way through because I just needed to have something, excuse me, there in case upstairs everything breaks up and that the water doesn't rush in. Now, glass blocks, while they work in general, don't work when they are going through water. And that is because the water still seems to be merging with the glass block. So when I started a creative game, went into water and placed glass blocks. And then when you actually turn on God mode and go into the glass block, you actually can see that there's water in it. And you can hear it. Your person actually is like it's underwater, yeah? And the little icon shows up down here that you're underwater, even though you're inside the glass block. The same happens for iron bars, that is for some iron bars. So iron bars kind of are on-off depending. Sometimes you log in, there's water in it, sometimes not. So the one reliable blocks are the full blocks that I had to use. And I also tried shower blocks and they had the same problem. So glass works outside, absolutely. If you want to build a greenhouse based on glass, the light will come through, don't worry about it. But for inside water, I ended up with just a hole and then just use wood frames because the light comes through as well. And end of story, that's just what I decided to do in the end. But anyway, so this is the block that will never grow anything because, as I said in the last episode, this the way it works is that it will go 7 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will grow literally up to here. So here you will not see anything growing. Yeah, it will go up to here. And the problem though is that if it goes diagonally across to the block number 7 here, it will come across right here. So this is basically where it will stop. So this would actually grow grass, and this would grow grass, and this would grow grass, and this. So this would still all grow grass, but I don't want that. I just want to have little square areas because of looks. But yeah, if you want to fully utilize the width, I have a video where I made an underground farm a couple of episodes ago. I would say about maybe 20 episodes ago or something, maybe a little longer. And in there I'm actually utilizing the full space, and I showed the diamond shape that it actually creates the center light. So that's why there's no grass gonna grow here and here. So now that we have this out of the way, because I know some will be curious, going like, what the hell, why is it not growing there? That's why. So we're gonna be working on this today. I'm going to till this dirt, and then actually I'm not gonna till this dirt. What I'm gonna do is I will place the dirt. And because it's always a very small area, I'm not going to till it. And the reason I'm not going to till it is because I want a lot of... I want to seed a lot of plants. I don't want to, with that little space, waste like one row every time on whatever. So, yeah, let me just get my things and my seeds ready, and then I see you guys in a second. Okay, and we're back, guys. What you see around here is sod. That I have placed. Sod is made from plant fiber and dirt. There you go. And I'm not gonna use, I'm not gonna till the dirt just yet. Most plants, if not all, I don't actually know which ones and which ones you can't. In this mod, you can actually harvest without breaking the plant. So if you place them onto the dirt before the grass grows, you can actually place the... you don't have to till the dirt anyway. So that's the point I'm trying to make. So you can do that, and then once they're grown... With mushrooms, I don't know. But, oh, okay. You didn't like that, did you? Okay, you didn't like that either. Why is that? Because there was no dirt beside it? Okay, let's do that. Let's just put it all in. There we go. Nice, and let's see if that works now. Excellent. Come on. Just have to do it fast enough before... Okay, oh crap. Come on! We're missing a airdrop just because our plants are having a bad day. Come on. There we go. And we're placing them all down here, and they should all grow nicely, hopefully. They have the sunlight, they have everything. Oh, look at that. Luckily, there was just still enough left. Now, this should be all my mushrooms. Over here, we're going to do the same for, let's do corn seeds. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So we need 15. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay, whatever. So 5. And then another 2. Because the mushrooms is very confusing because they actually give you 2 instead of 1. So, anyway. Okay, so we're gonna place this down. Sorry about that. I'm just getting very confused sometimes because some of the plants are just giving you different amount of seeds, and some of the plants act differently when you actually harvest them as well. So it can get a bit confusing. So we're gonna put the corn here. There we go, nice. And then there will nothing grow here because we're not gonna get light there. Excellent. Okay, so we have corn, we have mushrooms, and now we just need for goldenrod and potatoes. And then we're gonna have to make another hole like this. So we can make more, basically. So every whatever, we're gonna have to make a hole. Alright, so let's work on expanding the farm. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna continue working on the wall that I started working up here. Now, this is all a bit tricky because water weighs a lot. It basically is like a full block, and underneath here we have absolutely zero support. So I built the wall pretty much above the stone walls so that they don't collapse, because it's exactly the same. Imagine there is no water, yeah? We have basically a lot of empty room here underneath. So we want to make sure that the wall we're gonna build is gonna hold up, you know, and doesn't collapse because there's no support underneath. Which also reminds me, I'm gonna have to make sure I have the wood block go all the way down to the bottom and touch the ground, otherwise there will be no support. And water is, after all, a block, so it adds a little bit of weight, of course. So let's go all the way around here. We're gonna do 2 rows of this. And then we're gonna do a full concrete block. Now over time, I'm gonna try to continue working with this and get some of the water out and create like a passageway. Okay, we're drowning. And create like a passageway so that we maybe have a row of 2 blocks space and then walk through it. But I have to make sure they have enough support underneath as well. So yeah, this one I haven't really thought through properly. So what I probably should have done first is before I started digging at all. And this is, you know, you learn as you go along. So in future, if I'm gonna do something like that, what I will do is I will do this here first, because now I know the size of a farm is 7 blocks either way, and then in a diamond shape. So what we would do is we would map out the area and take all the water out for that area, because I didn't think for a second actually about the weight of the blocks of the water itself. There we go. And a few more. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go up here. Go into kneeling position. And nope. There we go. Now we're on it. Good. Now let's get the rebar frames. And that definitely should work. Like, this definitely is gonna hold. Like, I'm not too worried about that. What I'm gonna be worried about is how to get the water out, because to get the water out you have to put blocks on top. The problem is each block you put on top is has weight. So if I start putting blocks here and all in there, sure, the water will go out, but the blocks will add up and their weight will get so much that underneath it will all collapse. So the only choice I probably have is that temporarily, to get the water out, we're gonna have to close the farm, fill the whole area up with wooden blocks, and then we basically have supported everything underneath, and then we can take the water out, because then it doesn't matter how many blocks we put on top, because underneath everything is filled up with wooden blocks and can support anything on top. And then once the water is out, then we can take the blocks out again underneath. So yeah, I built it a bit arseways. The first thing I should have done, as I said earlier, is empty the area first. There we go. And go around. There we go. Now I don't think I have enough to upgrade. Let me see. It's about 70, 60. I don't think I have enough to upgrade them, but we'll try anyway. And see. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Oh, I have wood. Okay. There we go. It's a bit jumpy with the frames because of all the water calculating itself. I don't know. I keep saying it throughout episodes. I have no idea really if they're working on water for Alpha 15, but if it's not for Alpha 15, I really, really hope they're gonna change the physics of the water so that you can actually build structures in water. That would be absolutely awesome. I know there's realism and all that by water pushing in structures, but to be honest, like, the game is supposed to be fun as well, and building in water is a hell of a lot of fun. So it should be a bit more forgiving, I think, building in water, especially with those stupid forever flowing little waterfalls which don't make any sense even in reality at all. Okay, do we have enough? I don't think we're gonna have enough. We're gonna run. Oh, we have 14 left. It might be actually enough. And do we have enough wood? Oh no, we're not gonna have enough wood. Ah, damn. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a tree quickly. So let's just yeah, let's go over here. Let's really quickly get a tree. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get back up there actually. I didn't think about that now. There we go, get a little bit of wood. I think, do I have an axe on me? Yeah, I do, yeah. Of course I do. So yeah, you learn every day. I mean, if you wouldn't learn these things if you wouldn't try them out, you know? So every time we build something or we play around with water and other structures, we learn something new. And that's good. It's good. Okay, so let's put that block on this one. Well, on the one underneath. And then we can go up on it. Come on. There you go. Thank you. That will make noise now for the rest of eternity as well. It just doesn't make sense. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, but there was a lot of work to be going into all this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope I see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, it's always Viel Spaß and happy gaming. Let's see what it looks like inside. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. I like this. It's pretty awesome. You can have the zombies down here and go arr, arr, and just shoot them in the face. Look at that. Shoo, underwater arrows in the face. Very nice.